Hi everyone. In this session, I'm going to walk you through purchase invoice module. When we use purchase invoice module, when you have a PO where you are dealing with the items or where you have shipments or you have any services for which you have created the items in the item master. So in that scenario, you can use purchase invoice. So in short, anything which is related to the items which you have created. Items is nothing but inventory items, consumable items, or it can be non-inventory, even services also. So those items, if you're dealing with, then you can create purchase invoice. And purchase invoice can be created without PO or with PO. Now, to access the purchase invoice, you need to go to the menu. Under the menu, you will find procurement module. Under that, you will find purchase invoice as sub module. Click on this, and then you will be able to see the purchase invoice transactional screen where you can see the entire purchase invoice transactions. You can filter by status, whether it's active or void, pay status, whether it's paid or unpaid, and approved or not approved. Even you can use this quick filters buttons where you just click on active purchase invoice, it will filter by the status as active. If you want to download, you can even download to Excel or PDF, okay? And if you want to hide some columns, you can even hide that columns too. And now, in order to create a new purchase invoice, you can just click on create new. So once you click on create new, purchase invoice form will open where you have to fill the respective information for creating the purchase invoice. Here is the supplier field. So first you have to select supplier field. You can use the quick lens button where you can filter by the supplier and select the respective supplier, or you can filter by the PO number and select the respective supplier. So, or even you can select from this drop down. And this drop-down will show you the supplier ID, supplier name, and the POs if they have any. Even you can create the purchase invoice without the PO also. So let's say I'm selecting the supplier, and then you have the PO option here. If you want to create without PO, you can just click on add items and add any item. It can be inventory, asset, or services, anything. But if you want to create with respect to PO, then select the respective PO. And you can select more than one PO. Let's say I'm selecting another PO. So you can select more than one PO and you will be able to do that. This is the date of the transaction. So right now it is taking from the PO date. You can select by default, it can be even made as today's date, or even you can select from this date. I'm selecting today's date, or even you can type it here. So I'm selecting today's date. And then you can enter the supplier reference number. You can select the project. You can select any financial center if required. Make sure you select the project if you are recording it against any project and this is a non-inventory item. And select the financial center accounting area as required to hit to the respective P&L. So this customer job and financial center both are responsible for hitting to the P&L. Okay, if you're following job, select job. If you're following financial center, you can select. But if have nothing to do with these two cost centers, then you can ignore it. So the respective tax group, you can select the respective tax group accordingly. And then these are the items which you can see. You can invoice them fully or partially based on it. You just need to change the quantity accordingly and then just click on add. So this is the way you create your purchase invoice. Thank you.